are fucking fun, pal. Factor that fucking in to your druggo fucking offensive type. Health fucking warning. There ain't a lot that's fun, pal. Old age and school and dreams of a life that will never be. Sexless nights, wasted schemes. Your horizon still receding. Speeding hope that's fruitless. Sudden cliff and skidding. Then descent to twisted rest.
Sacred temple of the Emperor Buddha, serene and total peace.
They're not fun.
Just for saying that Kumite's, this is I think the first time it's like a proper like sellout. The Vines is always like relatively like packed anyway, but this is like a proper like sellout of like the Vines Beer Garden, which is amazing. For like somewhere like Vines and just for like you guys and everything in general, like it's been amazing. So how's it been for you guys and everything? Because it just seemed to like kind of creep out of nowhere, and then it was like sold out. It was like holy shit! Actually, need to actually like quickly go and buy like a ticket.
Well, we sold a load of tickets in the first instance, loads more than we usually do.
Yeah.
And I said, like, when the tickets first came out, I was like, oh, I've got a good feeling about this one. I think this one might sell out. And Fletcher was like, no, it won't. But even down to the point where last week when we were, or the week before when we had like 15 tickets left, he texted me and said, why have you said there's only 15 tickets left? And it was because there was only 15 tickets left. And then those tickets went basically straight away. And then we sold out and then added another 10 tickets. And there's a couple of those left now. But they will probably be gone by Sunday, I would imagine.
I'm very, very, very happy for you guys to see that though. But it's one thing I noticed. I think I saw it on how do you pronounce it? It'd be FUTR. Is it just down as like Future Wrestling? Where Actor, I saw they had the same situation as like you guys, where I don't know if somebody's just making bots or if somebody's doing some sort of stupid cuntish thing where like these sort of random people from like Middle England, it's like a sort of large guy, well, Pint and his wife, and they're both in like their mid-60s, and they're like, oh, I've had to sell our 4 tickets for the show, and it's like, how the fuck? That's bizarre, man.
I don't get it. It's every time. I've just stopped putting commenting on anything that's about like the show selling out or about tickets at all, because as soon as you do, you get some fucking person. Hilarious.
I don't. But that's the thing. It's happened.
5 tickets for my wife.
it's just you see the pictures and stuff, because it's happened with you guys, Future Wrestling, and it happened with Rise and stuff as well. And I don't know if it's like somebody like systematically like making fake accounts to try and like fuck over like because it's weird, because like Future Wrestling's like a family thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's when anything sort of local or small or anything says that they're going to sell out, and it's because like we post in like what's on in Derby and what's on in the Midlands and stuff like that. So it's the same sort of. We've got the Who playing down the road tomorrow.
Ooh.
The Who in UB40. I live quite close to the Derbyshire Cricket Ground.
Okay.
Not that close, but it's close enough to that I'll be able to hear the Who.
You could be able to hear it. That'll be all right. It's not too bad when you get the only shit thing when you get bands like that, like in Edinburgh. You barely ever get anything in Edinburgh, but we had who was fucking playing there. Beyonce was there and stuff like that. But then when something like that comes, I couldn't give a flying fuck about stuff like that. But if something like that comes, you're never going to get a train or get anywhere, because everything's completely mobbed and it's a pain in the arse. So luckily that's not on Sunday.
Well, there is that. They were supposed to have N-Dubs on last week, but it got about 2 weeks ago. But it got pulled because they didn't sell any tickets. I mean, it's fucking massive. The place is massive. It's a stadium, for Christ's sake, and they tried to put N-Dubs on there. I mean, I'm sorry.
I don't know who's the like market target audience for N-Dubs. That's I don't know.
Who's it like? There's definitely not 10,000 of them.
No, yeah, exactly. But no, but it must just be people are just making like fake bot accounts because you're posting them in like what's on in Derby, and they're just trying to scam people.
Yeah.
Like they don't care what it is. So yeah, at least it's not like a sort of it's a malicious thing, but it's just cunts being cunts to get money. It's not just trying to like fuck you guys over.
Yeah. No, they do it to everyone, mate. But it's just, I've just noticed they must just have like a bot that searches out sold out or low tickets or something like that, and then within seconds you get a comment, and it's like Sandra in Oklahoma can't come to a Kumite.
I mean, they're trying to make a living, I suppose, off everybody else's hard work, cunts. But fucking, but before we got into the near sold out show,
sorry, in answer to that, it's really good, Andy. Sold out, to be honest.
Good, I'm glad.
We sold out before once when we did Cold November Pain, but that was in in a pub.
Oh yeah, that's is that fucking that's Thorne against Tomby and Joe against Tyler Devlin.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. Yeah,
but that was obviously a totally different sort of situation.
A sellout's still a sellout.
It's going to be mad on Sunday. But yeah, the most pre-sale, the most advanced tickets we've ever sold is 80. And we usually get a lot of people there anyway, so and we usually get a lot of people pay on the door. So what we are going to do, you are going to be able to pay on the door, but only while everybody else is getting who's got tickets, basically, because the tickets have been out for 2 months, and we've already added another 10. So.
you've had fair warning.
People will be texting us or messaging us like as soon as we say we've sold out, said, "Oh, can I have a ticket, please?" So no is the answer.
That's a very good position to be in, though, man. It's a very good position to be in. To be able to turn people away.
Great. Especially because there's 2 other shows and there's a lot of wrestling on this weekend.
Yeah.
Today, just Thrill Kill TNT Liverpool.
Yep.
And then tomorrow you've got North. Up north, I'm not sure where it is that they're running because it's like Newcastle, I think.
It's some sort of dome, or it's maybe not a dome, but it's like a.
Yeah, I think it's like a big family show.
They're
doing.
Yes.
And then we're on Sunday, and as some of the guys are on all 3 shows.
So they'll be fucking knackered.
A lot of a lot of the guys and. A lot of the fans would have gone to all 3 shows as well.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. So to have sold out, especially when Gangrel's in town, you know.
That's true.
Sorry, fanging and banging.
Fanging and banging. That's true.
Yeah.
I was small thing I was going to mention for like Gangrels. I don't know if you've seen a lot of the stuff with Blue Cane has been doing the rounds on the.
Yeah, I don't really look at Twitter, but I've known of Blue Cane for a while. Cause he's been on the scene here for a little bit, and like Joe and Danny have done some shows with him.
It's just
apparently it's all kicked off, and
yeah.
Like a cease and desist and stuff. What the fuck?
That's the only. It's a very like clever like gimmick because obviously it's Kane, but he's blue and he does ice and there's like snowfalls.
Yeah.
I quite like it, but that's the only thing is WWE are absolute cunts.
Yeah, well, it's clearly just a joke.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the thing. He comes out to "I'm blue," and when he goes like that,
yeah,
snow comes down, fake snow comes down, and it's just fucking about. It's just fucking about.
Exactly.
And yeah, I seen that. I happened to look because I don't really look at Twitter, but I had a look this morning because of the show and whatnot, and I saw that poor old Blue Kane's been handed a cease and desist. No more Blue Cane.
Shite. I mean, he'll just have to change his name and do it with a C or something. People still get the reference. But I think, but anything with like WWE, we're trying to do stuff like that. They're such a petty company that anything like that they'll try and shut it down, which is a shame because it is. It's a bit of fun and it's like basically paying homage to Kane. At the end of the day.
Yeah, and it is just someone mucking about. It's not like he's saying he's Kane. And you know, it's one of those the whole thing, isn't it? A blue cane, the legend of the blue cane, and you know, so why not do it?
I don't know, man. I feel sorry for him. But when I saw I was like, oh, this is getting a bit of momentum and a bit like build up, and everybody's talking about it. I was like, it's only a matter of time before somebody will see that, and I'll be like, oh, it's a shame. But
Yeah.
At least Joe and stuff got to work with him before the WWE fucking sink their claws in and try and make some money off of somebody just having a laugh. But
Yeah, I mean, I know he's got some bookings. I know he was booked on Sovereign Pro in Manchester soon, so I don't know what's going on there. They're going to have to call him, like, just spell it differently.
yeah, just spell it differently. Hopefully he still gets all the bookings and everything. He still gets to keep doing it, because that'd be a pain in the arse for that. But I was going to say, so yeah, for this weekend, I would have hopefully have liked to have been at TNT. I'm down to come and see you guys, but I think it's just the way that it's went. If it had been North TNT then Kumite, I would have went to TNT as well, because it's the day middle. Yeah. The day in the middle is the sort of gap where I mean, I've never been to a North show, but I know it is a family show. And I'm sure it'll be good. They've got Janelle and Clint and stuff, but it's just I don't want to have to travel all the way to Liverpool to come all the way back to then come down to Derby type thing. But I'll see everybody at Kumite. So
yeah, it would be an absolute fucker. I would imagine to travel around, but
it's not too bad. I mean, I know that I'm sure that Thrill Kill will do amazing anyway, and it'll be up on that Progress thing, whatever it's called. So I'll be able to get to see it at some point. So yeah, and very, very happy for guys like Thorne and Caden and Tomby and things like that to be getting a little bit of shine and be pushed into like a tournament for TNT.
Yeah, totally, 100%. That's it. I'm really proud of them all. This is kind of what the point of what we were doing was to get them onto, to get everyone onto a different level, sort of thing. But yeah, it's great to see them. Like, it's great to see they're all working all weekend. It's brilliant.
Good. Definitely, man.
This is what we wanted. This is what we wanted, Andy.
That's true. Yeah, exactly. What was I going to say? And then for the last show, I think the last podcast we did was just before. We did the... Where are we? What was the name of the show for Cage Match? Return of the Death Move? One Last Dance with Death, that was it. See, for fucking Cage Match, if I didn't write down the names of the shows. I know the new show's called New Blood, because I've...
Well, yeah, we put it on the poster for once.
Like, I know, it's thrown me off. But then you started that show with a title change, and the Danny fucking Darko winning against Big Joe in a 200 light tube bare board fucking death match, which was mental to start the show off. I think it was a very, very good way to open, and then you kind of split the show in the middle, and then the two sort of death matchy things were at both ends of the show, like bookmarked it. But I think it was Joe was somewhere else as well. But you managed to get a fucking insane match out of that.
I mean, I think on the day I called it a deathmatch sandwich. So it was a death match on either side of the day, but we filled the middle with beef.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was a couple of reasons. I realised, thinking back about this, I almost gave it away on the last podcast that I did, because you mentioned that I'd said something about the format being slightly different.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh fuck. And then I was like, what have I said? No, we didn't tell anyone it was going to be first. It was a couple of reasons. One being the setup. It took quite a while to set up 200 light tubes.
Yeah, definitely.
Around the ring. So we just thought it would be just a better way to do it round like that way. And plus Joe got asked to do another booking elsewhere. The mad bastard. So we drove. It was in Kent as well. It's fucking miles away from Derby.
Oh god.
Yeah. So and then our first show, he fought Clint at TNT, and then drove to Derby for us. So he went on first. So basically, we returned the favour for him. He's done it for us before, so we said, no worries.
Yeah.
And it worked out really well. So that's why it gave us a little bit of giving yourself a bit of an obstacle. Like Kingsley wasn't happy. Kingsley wasn't happy but about the ring situation, sort of thing. But we did it. We got through it, and it was. I don't think. Well, this show has been. I'm not going to say anything that I shouldn't say.
Yeah.
It's not been as much prep. Nowhere near as much prep as it was last time. And as typical, this is every single fucking Kumite, the weekend of the show. Luckily, I've done all the work in the week, because the weekend of the show, it hammers it down every weekend, apart from the Sunday.
Which is lucky.
Which is really fucking weird. And I've only just noticed. I was saying to my partner, earlier on, I was like, it's like this every time, isn't it? And it's just like thinking, so it's, but everything's done and set up. I've been, piercing I had like, fingers full of glass, barbed wire in my arms and legs, but it's all good.
I'm looking forward to seeing what contraptions it comes up, because I like when you guys put like little picture of some tacks or some wire or some mouse traps, and I see a lot, and but that's the thing I was gonna say with Joe. I wasn't at that show, but like when you see it, if you're walking into the Vines and the first thing you see is 200 light tubes, you're like, right, here we fucking go. Like instantly. It's sort of what a great way to start as well.
Yeah, that was it. It's just like a spectacle, and because of the amount of like tubes that were on the ropes, it literally was like a cage. It was like a cage match sort of thing. And so we just chucked everyone in the deep end and had an absolutely insane title match with a title change for the first match of the show. And then while we reset the ring, we distracted everyone with a no-ring drinking competition.
That's the best thing to do though, because it's like, as much as some people might see it, like, I don't know what the word for it is. It's not cathartic. It's like, see when the WWE they were building a Hell in the Cell, and I was like, I'll put that on in the background and I'll watch that. But some people be bored to tears with like people taking down a ring and everything. So yeah, distract them. Yeah. Make them focus on something else, and then they come back. Good thing to do.
That was it. I mean, with the first match, it was almost, it was like half an hour from the start of the show to the end of the match, basically. Yeah. And then it's sort of a good place to put. You got to bring, after how chaotic it was. There was no point doing that. There's no point then having like a singles match immediately after that's just a straight singles match, because everyone's just like, what the fuck is that? And a lot of people were just sort of milling around and going to the bar. So we just did something in the crowd. Yeah. So that, basically, just so that everyone would turn around. It's as simple as that, Andy. Just to turn everybody around. And then I just gave David Grant the nod to say, yeah, ring's ready. And then he was like, oh, look, there's a full wrestling ring. Look at that.
Everybody's like, oh my god, that's good. It's good. It's all the smoke and mirrors. Keep everything going. Yeah. But that show as well, like, even like for all the obviously non-deathmatch stuff, but then you had that. So that Jacko Clubs, he's really fucking good as well. You had Roughneck against Tyler Owens. Always love to see the Roughneck. He's somebody I first saw at your shows, but he's been wrestling for fucking donkey's years. He's fucking great as well. But yeah, I mean, everything on that, and then obviously the main event as well, and then you had Thorne against Gary J, which I think was probably the match, aside from obviously the main event, the first match, I'd say that was the match I was most looking forward to see Thorne. Because, I mean, a lot of people, Thorne's a fucking really good wrestler, but because he does death matches, people will pigeonhole him as just glass and things like that. When you get to see him actually do strong style, he's really good at that as well. So, what was it like having Gary J over? He was an interesting character.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it's like he was an absolute delight. He's dead quiet. On the day, to be honest, I didn't really get to spend that much time with him because I was running around like a twat, setting up the first match, and then pretty much as soon as I'd set up the first match, I had time to have like a drink, and then it was like, right, we need to do doors. So I didn't really get a chance to sort of hang out with him or anything. But yeah, he was a great guy. Really, really good to work with. Nothing but good, but praise from everybody else who worked with him as well. But yeah, and Alton Thorne loved working him. And again, we've done it. If you notice, we do it with everyone. We did it with Tomby. We had Tomby fight a straight match with Scotty Rourke last year. Mm-hmm. That's why we did the same thing with Alton Thorne, and we're actually on Sunday. You've got Lou Nixon fighting Franco Fate.
Yes, look forward to that.
Straight wrestling match. So, that's exactly what it's for as well. Just to show that deathmatch wrestlers can go toe to toe with some of the best. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
It's not just dudes just chucking each other through windows in a beer garden. I mean, it is that. As much
as see that completely appeals to me. Like, but I understand what you mean.
Yeah.
But then where are we going? And then so then as well for the main event for that show where you got Antonio Gonzalez winning the number one contenders match, and did you build that coffin? Didn't you?
No, I didn't build that coffin. It's actually a replacement coffin for the first coffin that we had.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I lent that to to a family member for Halloween, and it ended up during over Halloween it got rained on and it fell apart.
Right.
So basically he made me another one because it was him who made it in the first place.
That's nice of him.
So we had a full size coffin. He brought back this full size coffin. Luckily, we used about 250 to 300 light tubes on that show. I'm not sure, because I got to the point where I just stopped fucking counting. And as I was cleaning, it was just. Then I had this brainstorm. I've got a fucking coffin in the house. So basically, I used it as a carry case. It's just like it's just enough to fit in like one human man or 300 light tubes.
Which is fair enough.
So yeah, and then obviously we had it there, and like, you know, like Tom being Tom, I was like, we've got a coffin. Well, I'm actually going to have the coffin at the show. So it was like, wicked. Can I do something with it? And I was like, cool. Yeah, of course you can. And it saved me bringing it home because it got smashed to bits.
And it did have that fucking cool visual. I probably looked a lot better live, but on the TV where you see him just fucking disappear and there's just dust just comes out of everywhere at the coffin. That was fucking cool.
I mean, you couldn't have planned it better. It's just the whole shot of Clint just dropping him in, and it's just how he bounces into it, and then the smoke just rises out. You couldn't have, you know what I mean? It was just because we were worried at first because it was full of light tubes. It was basically everything that we didn't use earlier on in the day.
Yeah.
I was just like, right, it's in the coffin. So we started the match with the coffin in the ring and it's full of light tubes and stuff, so they could take what they want.
Yeah.
So you couldn't actually see that it was full. So, but it looked like a smoke bomb. It doesn't really matter now, but it looked fucking cool.
It did.
It's just one of those things that you couldn't have timed it better.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
And for that match as well, you had Lou Nixon, Clint, Tomby, and like I thought all of them working well together. Like Lou got his little time to shine and just sort of beat the fuck out of everybody. And like I was convinced. I thought Tomby was going to win, and then Gonzalez won because I was tried my best as best I could to try not like get spoilers before I actually watched it live.
I won't tell you. I won't tell you. So you won't go for well.
No. But I mean, like, it was like on the day of the show, like after it had happened. I'm very, very tempted to be like, right, who? I'll message like Sam or Peter or something. I'm like, so who? But then I'm like, right, I want to actually sit and watch it, but it's the internet, so it's difficult to even fucking do that.
Yeah, it's impossible now. I mean,
I
like, I don't even have to do like after the show, people just like hundreds of videos all over Instagram and TikTok and shit. So it is great. But if you want to, you know, see the results and you want to watch it on TV, then it just kind of ruins it for you.
I know. But it's not too bad. It's good. But then I think that the show before he sort of like healed it up. Well, Gonzalez sort of healed it up a lot against Jack Bennett, and then he wins that.
Yeah.
So I think he's sort of been moved to the sort of forefront. Him against Dark will be fucking awesome. Really looking forward to that. We can go into the fucking show on Sunday as well, and I'll just try and remember for the life of me. So I was trying to remember the card off the top of my head, but I can't do that because I've had a long day.
I'll
get it. Where are we? Right, I'll find it. Because usually, but there's like 3 people announced. I assume that they'll be separate matches as well for it. Where are we? Photos. Yeah, there we go. Tacks, barbed wire, a door, mouse traps. That's the good shit. That's what you want to see.
Yeah, teasers, mate.
Teasers, yeah, exactly. Mouse traps as well, especially. Mouse traps are always fucking cool looking.
Yeah.
But I was fucking my downstairs neighbour's a cunt. Right, he is a cunt. But yes, he had his bathroom done downstairs, and he got a new bathroom like put in, and there was 2 big bits of glass like shower doors sat downstairs. And I was going to steal them tonight, and then I've come back today, and they've been taken away. The entire garden set. Bastards. So I've honestly. But anyway, so what we got? We've got Tyler Owens is there.
tell you what, mate. Around this time, show week, I'm like a fucking womble. I'm looking at everyone's garden on the way home. But no, like, there's been, in fact, I've got a funny. There's been the guy that's just moved in at the end of our road and like decorated, and he had a couple of doors outside, and like me and Fletch had gone past like a few times and knocked on, and he hasn't been there. But then I was out with my dog the other day, and I saw that he was there, so I took the dog and came back and knocked on it if I could have this door, and he's like, oh, because it just looked like an interior door.
Yeah.
But it's the fucking fire door.
Oh yeah, it's as thick as shit. Yeah.
The heaviest thing you've ever picked up. I already said I'd have it, so then I had to like struggle.
Just have to sort of like leave it in somebody else's garden. Like
yeah, I mean, fuck knows what I'm going to do with that one.
You could use it for something. But I've stolen about 10 of those barriers that people were doing roadworks at the bottom of my street, went down at night and took them all up to my garden. So they just a lot of...
Yeah, we got some of those from a skip down the street. Again, there was somebody decorating that had just moved into a house, so like I just happened to be passing by when the guy was there. It's like, you throwing away these? It was like, yeah, take what you want. So yeah, we had them, man. In fact, that's one of my two jobs that I've got to do before Sunday. Is I've got to hose Darko's blood off the safety barrier.
Oh yeah, I forgot, because he got powerbombed and he like slid across the thing. Yeah. That looked nasty.
And I've got to take the pins out my boots. I've just
God.
So that is.
It's not fun. I do need to get thumbtacks. So that's the thing I've been looking for, is like sheets of glass and things like that. But it's still a few months away yet. But I'll get everything. Anyway, what was I going to say? For the show, now I might cut this out if I pronounce it wrong, because I don't want her to attack me. So is the name Blue She?
Blue She, yes.
There we go. Right, that's fine, because I didn't want to pronounce it wrong. Because there's been times where I've pronounced things wrong, and I'm like, right, okay, no, that's definitely the name. So yeah, so she's there. We've got where is it? Joshua's there. Tyler Owens is there. So they're like three people that I assume individual matches or like split up and stuff like that. But then the announced stuff, you've obviously got Kingsley and how is it? Gallus? Is it Gallus?
Gallus, yeah.
There we go,
yeah,
Gallus.
So
this is my dyslexia. See, when I'm trying to read things, and I'm like,
No,
unless I've had it shouted at me by like Jim Ross or something to try and pronounce it, to do people's names. So we've got them two. They're against Hellbound, so it's Harrison Thorne and stuff. So yeah, and there's like all the undercard as well. It's looking fucking great. You've got Fate against Lou Nixon. Alton Thorne's told me a lot about Franco Fate. So I'll be very, very interested to see him and them two kick the fucking shit out of each other, which I assume that's what it's going to be.
Pretty much, yeah, I think so. Yeah, he's a guy that he's one of the guys that we've had on our list. We've got a list of people that we've had since we started that we're sort of chipping away at and introducing onto the roster. Yeah, and he's a guy that we've wanted to have on for a bit, and this is the first time we managed to get him this year. But yeah, he's great. He's a local guy, trained out of House of Pain, so he's the same. He's again a great all rounder, but he's just hard as fuck, like shoot fighter sort of thing. So we thought the best thing for him to do, first match Kumite, fight the legitimate hard man of the company.
Yeah, definitely. So that'll be interesting. I think good to see Thorne and Harris as a tag team. I've never seen them like team like live or on or anything, so that'll be interesting to see them as well. That'll be a fucking good match.
Yeah, it's the first time they've done it at Kumite. We actually me and Fletch went to see them at a family show last weekend at House of Pain. And yeah, it's good, but it's two of our fan favourites, and like obviously Alton Thorne being like one of our main guys, one of the Kumite originals and whatnot.
Yeah.
Same with Harley Harris, really.
Yeah, definitely.
But they're both. The fans love both of them. So if you combine them together, they're just like a brute force tag team. And I mean, it's a fucking beefy match.
It is. I was gonna say that.
Kingsley's not a little lad.
No.
Like, he's and he's picked Gallus. And well, you'll see him on Sunday.
Well, that's what I'm looking forward to, because it's like I mean a lot of people, it's like the TV doesn't do like justice and stuff. But then when you're there live, and then when you're standing next to people like the fucking Roughneck and things like that, they're fucking huge. So yeah, like that Gallus guy looks massive. So yeah, that'll be a big fucking match. And then I'd say like set up for pretty much, I assume, 3 death matches.
Yeah.
Tombi against Clint. That's happening at TNT as well on tonight.
Today.
Probably as of, well, I was going to say right now, but it's not. It's in a couple hours' time. But yeah, so that'll be interesting to see them two against each other again. Tombi's fucking. I don't want to put my money on anybody, but I would say that I could see Tombi winning that tournament tonight. But then again, I'm trying not to spoil it for myself, but I'll spoil it for myself the minute I go on Instagram or Twitter by tonight or whatever.
yeah, it'll be all over it by
but I mean, you've got Clint, Tombi, then you've got Joe against fucking Jack Bennett, which I think will be excellent. Jack's fucking great. So's obviously fucking Big Joe, and then the main event, Darko against Gonzalez. So yeah, a fucking excellent card. I'm not fucking surprised you guys have sold out, to be honest.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it just goes to show, really. With it, I mean, I don't think if we'd have put this card, would this card have sold this well if we'd have done this as like last year before we built everybody up? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
So yeah, it just goes to show that we're clearly doing something right. And yeah, thanks, mate. Yeah, it's really it's good. I do get a little bit of imposter syndrome about it at the minute.
Oh yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean. That's what I was going to say. I think the last time I was at Kumite was July. The next time I'm at Kumite is July. So hopefully we'll to get to potentially. Then the next show's in August. I forget the date.
Yeah.
Of
August the 20th.
August the 20th. Yeah. So I mean, August as well's the stupid, horrible cunts at AEW have decided to run Wembley.
Yeah, our show's the week before that.
All right. That thing is if I didn't have tickets to Wembley, then again, I have not paid a single penny for this. This is all my mate who's obsessed with going down to, because since I last spoke to you, I went to Money in the Bank and stuff. And
yeah. How was that?
It's all right. It was good. It was good getting on a fucking train and then being 2 hours away from your hotel and you're on the wrong platform and you're like, right, okay, I'll get off this train and I'll get on the next, like, go round and get on the train going back the way, and then they shut the gates at the train station, you can't get a taxi or a hotel, and you're like, right, I might have to fucking sleep on the streets then, and then you have to get a night bus like 3 hours later and you get home at 5 in the morning, but it's not that bad.
Sounds like you had a lovely
time. It was generally, it wasn't even, by this point, it wasn't even for being drunk, this was just on the Friday. It was just the London Underground tube system is not the most sort of user-friendly if you're not from London.
No, I mean, at one point I used to spend quite a lot of time in London when I was doing the band and stuff, but I fucking hate it. A lot of my mates really, really like it. Like Fletcher's from London and he loves it. He goes on his own, if he goes to watch wrestling, and his dad still lives there, so he'll stay with his dad and whatever. Yeah. But yeah, I can't get on with it at all. But then again, I have like severe anxiety and stuff like that. So cities and like tube station, I find the tube station wild. I find like the underground absolutely insane. But then I don't mind it in like Amsterdam and Barcelona and stuff like that.
I totally get what you mean. But that was the thing, was like, it was shite, like getting lost and stuck in that. But then I got back to my hotel on my own, and I was like, haha. I mean, I wouldn't have fucking done it if I didn't have a phone. But then that always happens to me. I'll get fucking lost. Happened the last time I was in Derby. I couldn't find my Airbnb. But eventually I do get home. I don't like. I've never been had to sleep on the streets. But then that was the Friday. The Saturday we went to Money in the Bank, which was okay, very expensive. It's fun to see everybody, all the people in wrestling t-shirts and stuff. The O2 is an interesting venue, but aside from John Cena turning up, I can't really say much more about the show, which was interesting to see him.
Yeah.
I thought
me and Flex, we watched it on TV, but
it was okay.
Right. It is what it is, but yeah.
It was an okay show, but then I just thought, it was me and my mates were sitting there, and Cena came out and he was like, "Yeah, we need to do WrestleMania in London," and all of us went, "Oh." Because it's the sort of thing that we'll probably have to go to if that does happen, and I'm like, all the money and the travel, you know what I mean?
I love the fact that you always say that it's like, oh god, WrestleMania, but you will go.
Yeah, I know I'll go, but it was, Money in the Bank was fun, but I'll try my best. It just depends on money. I potentially want to try and get to August, which will be maybe the end of the season for you guys. Yeah.
Basically, if that's the end of what we've got booked
Okay.
so far, we were looking at the possibility of doing something indoor before the end of the year, but it depends if we can sort of venue out. But nothing like that is sort of like solid at all yet. But yeah, this is like we're at the halfway point now of what we have actually got booked and written.
Yeah.
Sorry, not written. What's happening?
No, but that's cool, man. But like, hopefully, depending, because me and my missus are away on holiday. Hopefully, maybe try and get down in August, but who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, well, it's just the fact that you're coming down for one, mate. Is we appreciate that. And it'd be good to see you on Sunday.
Yeah, it'll be good, man. But what was I going to say as well? Just before, we'll quickly just go over to the hype for the last thing, and I'll try and get this out this evening. Bear in mind, because I actually have power and there's not leaks and holes in the roof and everything. I'm still waiting on a roofer getting back to me. They've not got back to me, so who knows? We might die in the night. Who knows? But yeah, so for I was going to say, so yeah, Darko and Gonzalez. I was going to say that I think the poster as well is probably the best one you guys have done of the last, like, a lot of posters, because it's been very, very fucking cool, man. I'll need to try and thieve one. Well, thieve one. Take one.
We might have some. I think we might. I won't say we will, just in case we haven't. But we might have some. We will have. We have actually got a. We will have one of these, which will be getting signed and sold at the show.
Yeah. I'm curious now.
Kumite flags.
Oh, flags! That's a good idea. Beautiful.
Yes, no, but there's just one.
Ah, well, that's the good thing. That's why diamonds are so expensive, because there's not that many of them, you know. So you can always put the market value up with them. No, that's a good idea. Flags is another good fucking idea, actually. Need to try and get some flags.
It's a good poster. It's a really good poster. It's Tom, our graphics guy. That's done all that stuff this year is really, really good. I mean, the last one we tried something colour just because we'd never done a colour poster before, but it looked a bit too much like a wrestling poster. It's like let's go straight back to black and white. And I wanted to put the title of the show. Sorry, I'm holding this fucking flag up now.
No, it's alright. It's alright.
I wanted to put the name on the poster, and it just seemed that it'd look good in like death metal writing, new blood, and it makes sense. New champion, new challenger,
and it's death metal writing that you can actually read, which is beneficial because I'm not into death metal, but like I know a lot of people are. But when you see some of the names of these, you think you can't fucking read that. Like, there's no way in hell you can read what that says or anything like that. But I mean, maybe that's part of the appeal, that like the sort of screaming and the shouting, you can't really understand it as well. I don't know.
Maybe
it's a bit too nuanced for me.
I find it funny when there's a festival and the whole lineup and you can't.
Who knows? Who knows?
It's just like some black metal festival, and it's all just looks like spider explosions.
Yeah, exactly. And
it'll have like mayhem at the top or something.
No, but that'll be good though, man. But I'll try and see for August, and then potentially have a couple of the guys, Kumite regulars and stuff, up in Scotland for Bleeding Gums as well in November.
Yes, I've seen. Good. So that's good news for you, mate. I'm looking forward to it.
It's been stressful. It's been stressful this week for not having power, because there's been like videos and stuff I've wanted to get out and things like that to edit, and I've had to like sleep in my bed with a little charging pack and charge it at work. And I'm like, because I don't accidentally want to die in a fire. But it's all fixed now, so I'll hopefully over this weekend get some things out and get this up and all this other crap, because obviously there's TNT, North, you guys, and try and flood social media with different things. But that's always the thing, is there's all these algorithms, and when's the best time to put things up, and all this sort of shite. But
I don't really know. I think generally sort of like, I like to put stuff up about sort of 7 or 8 in the morning, because that's generally when people are getting up or on the way to work and looking at the phones. And then the same sort of like, I tend to post stuff at lunchtime, and then if I'm doing it in the evening, do it about 4:30, 5 o'clock again, so it's when people are on the way home.
That's clever. That's wisely done. But anyway, I will end it there, and I will get this up tonight or potentially for tomorrow morning. Not at like 3 o'clock in the morning, because that's what I used to do before. Like, right, 3, fuck it, just say put it out now.
Oh yeah, don't I mean, that will fuck up your algorithm.
I know, but
yeah, I was doing that this week, but then I thought, fuck it, because we sold out. I don't know.
that's true, exactly. But yeah, I'll be getting more announcements out today and potentially tomorrow and stuff, obviously, with TNT's on tonight. Good luck for everybody that's in it. Hopefully this is out before spoilers and the internet is broken from whatever happens. And then we've got North tomorrow and then you guys on Sunday. But anyway, man, but it's been a pleasure, and I will let you go just now, and then I will get this out for tonight.
Fabulous, thank you for having me on.
No worries.
I will just say just before I go, that if you do want to try and risk getting a ticket on the day, just get down there early, because like, you should have bought a ticket.
Exactly. That is one thing I will say, that I might be a tiny little bit late, just for the way it's coming in, but like by like 10 minutes or something, so it won't be that like big of an issue.
Right. We're not in a massive rush to get started this time.
No, it's fine. No worries.
And also as well, if you've got a ticket for the show, Suds and Soda is open all day beforehand. And after the show. I think they're open 12 till 7 on a Sunday.
Dangerous drinking in there anyway.
Yeah, and they got 10% off all day as well. So
well, we might need to pop in there then. Anyway.
Yeah, cool.
Right,
I
perfect,
think that's
man.
everything I've got to plug.
Yeah, perfect, man. But I'll get this up, and then I'll put it on the YouTubes, and we'll get everything all sorted, and I will see you later on.
Cool.
Right, perfect,
See
man.
you later.
Cheers. Thanks, man. Take it easy.